This morning, we are honoring this month's winners of the Chick-fil-A Everyday Heroes Award. Brockmeyer and Jack Turnbull have had their own law firm for about as long as they've been married. They say giving back is a very important part of their family life, and during the COVID-19 pandemic, they found a pretty unique way to help hospitals treating patients with the virus. So here's a look at what makes their family everyday heroes. Jack Turnbull and Brockmeyer do a lot of things together. They've been married for 18 years, are raising 2 kids, run their own law group in Towson, manage her father's law offices in Baltimore, and still find time to give back.
Both of us are always the kind of people that when someone asks for a volunteer, I mean, even in high school and college, I remember I just always found my hand going up when someone wanted help. It's the way I was raised. It was the way she was raised.
So when COVID-19 made its way to Maryland, Adele started researching ways they could help. She came across intubation boxes, which create a barrier between doctors and patients when a person is being put on a ventilator.
I wanted to find something that was concrete that I could hand them that was reusable.
They bought 40 of them and immediately started making the rounds to local hospitals to hand them out.
I think this gift is particularly unusual and touching because it is medically useful.
Dr. Rajabrata Sarkar is chief of vascular surgery at the University of Maryland Medical Center and a friend of Adele's. He doesn't have to use the intubation boxes in his practice, but he says for his colleagues who do, they provide another layer of protection and more peace of mind when they're treating patients.
It shows on Adele's part a level of insight and thoughtfulness in terms of really trying to say, okay, this pandemic is here. What is the most sophisticated and best way that I, as a non-physician, can give something that would be the most useful for the most dangerous situation?
This is just one example of the volunteer work Adele and Jack do, and their kids Rainey and Grayson are often involved as well. Adele and her daughter will write cards to go in donated meals through the Baltimore Hunger Project. The kids have set up little free libraries in the law offices. And each year when they go on vacation to Jamaica, they bring suitcases full of supplies to hand out in local villages.
I think they've just learned that it's good to give back and that they are very lucky, the life they've gotten to live. So in return, we're going to do something for these other people.
Adele and Jack want to teach their kids that when they raise their hand to volunteer, the experience will be just as rewarding, if not more so for them, as it is for the person they're helping.
I think also you get a little more out of it by rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty and getting in there and really, doing something.
Very true. Well, congrats again to the Turnbull-Brockmeyer family. And if you know a family like this who's doing really great things in their community, you can nominate them for this award. Just go to WMAR2news.com/everydayheroes, and each winner receives a lunch for 10 courtesy of Chick-fil-A. So again, congrats to them.